White Coat Revival, Chapter 3, Alignment Number 1, Align with God's Vision. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Welcome back to our White Coat Revival chapter journey. This chapter marks an important transition. Up until now, we've established that God is pursuing you, and it's okay to want more. Now we begin the how. Chapter 3 introduces alignment number 1, the first step in the 7-step process, and it starts with a foundational question. Whose vision are you actually practicing under? Many healthcare professionals desire a deeper relationship with God, but feel uncertain about what that actually looks like in practice. You want more evidence of God in your workday. You want clear integration of faith and medicine. You want alignment under God's authority, not just institutional authority. But if you're honest, you may not know what God's vision for healing actually is, or how different it may be from what you were trained under. And it's okay that this feels unfamiliar or even a little uncomfortable. Chapter 3 begins by asking a sobering question. Are you where you thought you would be when you were first called into medicine? Most clinicians entered healthcare with a vision to heal, to restore, to serve whole people. Yet, for many, the daily reality feels far removed from their original calling. When the dream doesn't match reality, it's not because you failed, it's often because the vision shifted quietly and gradually without you realizing it. God showed me that the struggle of medicine is not primarily about workload or systems, it's about vision misalignment. In this chapter, I share a powerful image, a vision God shared with me of a white coat chained by insurance, liability, pharmaceuticals, trying to help a patient but unable to fully stand. Those chains are not just external, they represent authority structures we've unknowingly submitted to. When vision is misaligned, even good intentions become constrained. To understand how medicine drifted, God gave me two visions. The first is two pedestals. One path represents science, the other represents spirit. We were taught to follow different leaders for each, and in doing so, we separated what God never intended to divide. Truth doesn't live on one pedestal or another, it lives under God's leadership, where spirit and science were always meant to meet. The second vision is the overswung pendulum. Throughout history, medicine has swung too far towards spirit or too far towards science. Every overcorrection creates imbalance. God's vision was never meant to be extreme. It wasn't meant to be two sides of a pendulum or swinging back and forth. It was meant for alignment. God's vision has never been extreme. Every transformation, personal or organizational, hinges on leadership. Think about a company that changes CEOs. Same people, same resources, but under a new vision. Everything shifts. Alignment one is that pivot. When you move from man's vision to God's vision, obstacles begin to dissolve, not because systems vanish, but because authority realigns. God doesn't just want to improve medicine, his vision goes far beyond medicine. This chapter ends with an alignment pause, a moment to stop striving and listening, not to strategies, not to policies, but to God. The pause invites you to ask, Lord, whose vision am I truly following? Or where have I unknowingly accepted limitations that were never yours? Stillness is not inactivity, it's recalibration. By the end of alignment one, the shift is clear. When you align with God's vision, clarity replaces confusion, authority replaces exhaustion, simplicity replaces striving. You begin stepping into a new identity, a heavenly white coat, practicing medicine under divine leadership. This is only the beginning. Next, we move into alignment number 2, align with the purpose God intended for you. Lord, I release every vision that did not come from you. Realign my heart, my mind, and my calling under your authority. Lead me as you see fit. I trust your vision more than my own. If this message stirred something in you, you don't have to walk this journey alone. White Coat Revival is not just a book, it's a movement. It's a gathering of all healthcare professionals, physicians, clinicians, practitioners, nurses, therapists, paramedics, dentists, massage therapists, researchers, and every healer in between. Anyone who knows the extraordinary science based knowledge we learned was never meant to be carried alone. If you feel the weight of responsibility medicine has placed on you, and if you sense there must be more than what the system offers, this is for you. Through White Coat Revival, you can learn who God really is and who you are in His big plan for your life through this book. Join a growing online community of aligned healthcare professionals across all specialties. Attend powerful live transformational events. Learn through on demand courses. Receive mentorship and leadership development. So, together we can strengthen, equip, and empower practitioners in medicine and step into programs designed to restore, equip, and empower you, the heart of medicine. Whether you're just beginning to explore this new way of thinking or feel called to help lead the transformation of medicine, there is a place for you here. This is how we change medicine together. This is how we empower you to practice aligned, restored, and empowered, partnered with God. Join the White Coat Revival, step into the movement, and let's bring healing back to the heart of medicine, starting with us.